keep singing, keep smiling, pass it on. Well, I'm just grateful that I have been able to impart some good stuff that I was indoctrinated in. You know, we all have mentors. It's like a pass it on thing. My elementary music teachers, my high school choral director, and my band director really had an impression on me. And I just did what we do as teachers. But I was grateful for a good background that I could bring that to Seminole High School in the form of choral music that my experience, and I was fortunate in that respect, you know, to have done that.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Poor man Lazarus, sick and disabled, dip your finger in the water, coming, cool my tongue, 'cause I'm tormented in the flame. I love to shout, I love to sing.
Seminole had never been to contest, never been to, and they asked us to call it festival, not contest, but it was competition with the other schools.
Sure, of course.
And the first, and of course I had been in my teaching before that, and of course in high school. Here again, that was what I had experienced. I had been to contests. And so I wanted to take the students, I wanted to take the kids. May I still call them kids?
I think all of us would be honored. I'd be excited if I got carded once in a while.
You're always our kids. But that first contest we went to, we got clobbered in sight reading. I mean, and we made 2s or 3s. I think it was 2s. I believe that's the lowest we've ever made. But we got a set of hymnals from a church. Started sight reading, and we brought it up, and I'm grateful to the students, and I'm grateful, period, because from then on I think we made superior at every district contest. They have a district and a state contest, you know, and now state was a little bit different. We made some 2s at state, but we made some 1s too.
Fun to watch him, and it's fun to watch the groups as they get better and they learn more and go to contests and make superiors. That's fun.
It just makes
because he cared so much about what he did, and he cared so much about teaching what he knew and passing it on to the students, and he loved all of you, but he wanted to get as much out of you as he could, you know, and that was his goal, and I think he accomplished that.
A beautiful city, calling out and calling the city. If you need a friend, call me. Why don't you call? If you just call me. If you just call me. If you just call me, if you just call me.
I think so. I think it gave him a very good work ethic. It was so much fun to watch when y'all were practicing, because different ones would go into different practice rooms. And that was a lot of fun. But then when the whole group came together, they saw the discipline, but they saw the outcome of it. You know, what the hard work ethic that he has, and that it pays off.
I think the students really had a yearning for doing the so-called classical music. The beauty of it, I tried to express and to show, and I think they really fell into that, but they did it because they wanted to. It's a little bit different now. And a lot of the young people now, they sometimes, because of all the music that they hear on TV and on the MP3s and all that, they don't want to do the so-called classical music. I've heard that from teachers. But then it seemed that they were ready for Palestrina, for Vivaldi, and yet we did the pop also. That was fun, you know. It was great, and it was fun to harmonize. We had students that came back after school, and that's, the human voice is God-given. It's, you know, that's a simple statement, but it's true, and we can express that in so many ways, and we did. Popular music, and I was grateful because they latched on to the classical also.
Keep an eye on us.
Okay, first of all, I think we're going to have plenty of time to express our feelings, you know, and we've done some of that already, but I just want to say I can't tell you how much this means to me and to my whole family. We never, ever thought that we would be doing this. And I never thought that some of you I would ever talk to you again and see you and hear about you and your families, and it's really great. Is that okay?
Can you tell me why it is that you, out of all the teachers at Seminole High School, seem to go through a record number of yardsticks each year?
Well, I guess you could kind of wrap that up in just a real quick sentence, like it got their attention. It helped tremendously in the number of years that I was in choral music, art director at Seminole High School. Now, you know, this really, a lot of times it really came in handy because I would take this thing, you know, teenagers have a way of sometimes talking all at one time. Now, it's kind of hard sometimes when that happens, you need to get control. And the way I did it was take one of these right here, and I would just hit like that. And you know, most of the time I got instantaneous response. Everybody would get real quiet. In fact, a lot of times before I got it solid stuff there to make a noise, some people would stop talking then. But it worked so well. Now, I never hit a student with it. Never wanted really, well, I won't say that. I won't say I didn't want to, but I really didn't want to. But I never hit a student with it. But I did have an occasion, maybe once or twice, when the blow there with the stick would splinter. So I was very careful that, you know, that I didn't hit somebody and do some damage. But this is the famous yardstick that I guess Mr. Vines is known for using. In all goodness of his heart, he did not want to hurt a student, but he did want to get their attention. And it worked.
Okay, I'm Diane Salmon Leica, and I graduated in the class of 1981. I was in Seminole Celebration, Concert Choir, and Seminole Singers, and a trio called Jazz, Rhythm, and Blues.
I'm Vicki Gersha, Caruana, class of 81, and I was in Concert Choir and Seminole Singers.
And I'm Susan Graff Robeson, that's hard to do, class of 81, and I was in Seminole Celebration and Concert Choir and Seminole Singers, and I was also in a trio called Jazz, Rhythm, and Blues.
The maiden name is Graff. I'm Sandy Graff Young, class of 1976, and I was in the first Seminole Celebration, formed in 1974, that was us. Seminole Celebration and Concert Choir and Seminole Singers, and I was also in a trio called Harmony.
My name is Sean Rowland. I graduated in 1982.
All right, my name's Tracy Blanton, class of 78, now Tracy Blanton Wilson.
Dara Wilson, class of 79.
Mark John O'Connell. I graduated in 1983.